In the beginning of the story, we see a man named Charles Bronson who is considered to be the most dangerous prisoner in history. This prisoner was so dangerous that he was sent to 120 different jails. Now Bronson himself was standing on the stage and telling his story to everyone that what is the purpose of his life, how was his childhood, youth and life, he will tell everything with his mouth. He told that he always wanted to be very famous and he was ready to pay any price for it. Then we see Bronson in a cage where even his clothes were snatched from him and there were wounds all over his body. But still he didn't give up and the guard who was coming in his cage was beating him badly. Now 4 to 5 guards together catch Bronson and beat him badly, but Bronson still didn't stop and he beat those guards badly again. While telling his story, Bronson was laughing a lot as if he was a psycho. While in the audience, people were completely silent. When Bronson was born, he was an ordinary child and there was no lack of any kind of nutrition. But as Bronson grew up, his habits started changing. He started stealing, and when the school children found out that he was stealing things from them, they thought that he would have to teach him a lesson. But as soon as he told Bronson that you are a thief, you have stolen our things, Bronson lost control of his anger and he started beating the school children mercilessly. Gradually, seeing his anger, the children were afraid to come near him. One day during class, his teacher scolded him, so he beat the teacher. First he beat the teacher a lot and then he picked up a table and threw it badly on him. Everyone was surprised that how can a child do all this. When some people from the school came to his house with Bronson to complain, his mother didn't listen to them. She told Bronson to go inside and shut the door on the face of the school children. He liked his son the way he was. She didn't want Bronson to change for anyone. Bronson said that no matter how violent he is, he has some rules. He doesn't beat women and he never broke these rules. After a while, Bronson got his first job in a restaurant. He thought it was okay to work there was no problem. But then he started stealing money from there too. A girl used to work there with him who started liking Bronson. She always kept looking at him. With time, Bronson also started liking that girl, and Bronson used to give him some part of the stolen money. But soon Bronson was caught, and the company filed a case against him for theft. When the police came to his house, Bronson was already ready that the police would come. And as soon as he saw the opportunity, he attacked the police. He started beating the police badly, until he didn't give up. While beating, Bronson would get so lost in the fight that he would become violent. He cut off a police officer's ear with his teeth. He separated him from the body. The second police officer got shocked to see what kind of a man he was. Now Bronson was jailed for a while, but then he was released in a short time. As soon as he came back, Bronson married the girl who used to work with him in the restaurant. This girl's name is Ari. After a while, they had a baby. But even after having a baby, Bronson didn't change much. He was still the same angry. He had a gun that he cut down, so that he can keep it with him and people don't suspect that he has a gun. Bronson needed money now, but he didn't want to work under anyone. And he had to do something that he enjoyed. He doesn't live by himself and he didn't care about his family. Now Bronson took his small gun and went to the post office to steal. But he didn't get much money there. But now Bronson was in the eyes of the police. Soon, the police arrested him again. This time the case went on for a long time, and Bronson was sentenced to 7 years. Bronson was saddened to hear the sentence of 7 years, but he didn't show it to anyone. Bronson's mother was still there and she said, "Son, I will fight your case to the last breath. Don't worry, I will get you in jail in 4 years." As soon as Bronson was taken to jail, he realized for once that he was doing something wrong. That's when the judge threw me in this room. But as time went by, Bronson realized that this was his life, and now he started enjoying it. He thought that now I will make a career in this field. I am fond of mischief. Bronson now roamed in jail all day and a year passed like this. Now Bronson was bored with his life here, and he wanted to do something different that gave him a kick. And the next day, Bronson sat comfortably at work like a king. That now I am not going to work. Then the manager came and asked why he was not working. On this, Bronson started abusing him that he doesn't work. What will you do? The manager also called the guards from outside. And when the guards started questioning Bronson, then Bronson beat them badly. Pulling and pulling, kicking and kicking. They somehow took Bronson out of there. Now after doing this, Bronson thought that yes, such a life will be worth living. And now he started beating people blindly in jail every day. Soon the whole of England spread that Bronson is the most brutal prisoner in the history of England. Bronson was tired of this daily beating and the jail authority put a request for his transfer. Take him away from here, he is not taking care of us. When Bronson was being taken out of jail to another jail, then all the prisoners started shouting his name as if he was a film star. Johnson was very happy to see this because this is what he wanted. He thought that now I am becoming famous in my line. It means that this thing is working. This process went on like this. Bronson was taken from one jail to another jail and from another to another. One day, Bronson was given the task of serving tea to all the prisoners in a jail. He was doing his job when a man named Bran came in front of him. Bronson was in a hurry that someone should misbehave with Bran, so that he gets a chance and Bronson beats him. But Bran left while praising Bronson. Bronson calmed down for a while because after a long time someone said something good for him. Till now Bronson was in love with the jail, and he thought that the jail was perfect for him. But he didn't like one thing, that he was always shifted from one jail to another. But he didn't change from all this. Now his behavior was so out of control that he was put in a psychiatrist hospital. That his mind is bad. Here everyone's mental balance was bad. Here also Bronson beat the guards on the first day itself. After that Bronson was kept in a different place. One or two people could never handle Bronson. To take him, it always took 3 to 4 people at least. Still he was such a wild man that he used to spoil his condition. In this new cell, Bronson used to lie like a madman all day. Now after getting upset with Bronson's behavior, the mental hospital gave him drugs forcefully, so that Bronson didn't have much strength left in his body. Now he couldn't even move much. And the doctors used to come to him once in a day and ask about his condition. But still he didn't talk to them properly. And as soon as he gets a chance, he starts abusing them. That run away from here, I will slap you. His mouth is not opening but he has to talk nonsense. Now Bronson was given drugs like this daily. But one day when there was a party going on, seeing everyone dancing, Bronson also stood up. But with a lot of difficulty. Even while walking, he was feeling very strong. But then a guard stopped him and asked him to sit quietly. Bronson started crying on this. What are you guys giving me? I can't walk, I can't kill anyone. Stop this medicine. He didn't want anyone to stop him from doing anything. And if anyone does this, he will break his face. So Bronson thought that he will have to get out of this hospital. Now I have to go back to jail by doing anything. Now he started thinking that what will I have to do to get out of this hospital? I will do one thing, I will kill a madman. Thinking this, the next day Bronson tried to kill a man. But that man survived. Because of this, Bronson was sent back to jail on the charge of attempt to murder. But this time he was kept alone in a solitary confinement, that is a dark room. That too for 26 years. In the present time, Bronson told the audience that whatever happened was very wrong. He tried to murder, he didn't murder. And there was no trial in this incident. He just punished me directly. Is this a thing? Bronson's stories have become famous all over the country by now. And that's why when he was punished in a wrong way, protests started in the city. Due to which the government suffered a lot. After which Bronson happily says that I am now the most expensive prisoner of the country. Anyway, after this protest, Bronson was declared mentally insane. And the judge said that his mind is not right, free him. He will stay in jail and cause harm. Bronson was very excited to come out, because he hadn't been to the common world for a long time. While leaving the jail, all his things were returned to him. In which was his watch, a leather purse and a comb. This comb was given to make fun of him because he is bald. As soon as he came out, Bronson's parents came to take him. His parents had now shifted to a new city, a new house. In this new house, Bronson did not get anything of his childhood or previous life. After which he said that I am fine in my old city. Now he went to live with his uncle Jack, who lived in the same city. Jack used to run a brothel in the city, and because Bronson was very famous, all the prostitutes here knew him. And everyone tried to come to him. But Bronson did not care about anyone. That's when he saw Bran there, who had found Bronson in jail. And Bronson asked him, "Do you have any work? I don't want to be in the middle of all this all day." On this, Bran asked him that yes, I will get you work. You tell me, what do you like to do the most? I like to beat people the most. On this, Bran said, very good. I have work for this only. Actually, Bran used to organize illegal underground fights. but he said that to fight, you have to change your name. Actually, Bronson's name was not Bronson. His real name was Charles Peterson. But Brand said, "You are bald, you look like a hero. Keep your name Bronson. He is an American actor, just like that." He also liked this name very much. And he said, "Yes, okay. From today, everyone will call me Bronson, and whoever did not call, I will make his chutney." After this, Bronson went to a club, where after a long time, he saw a girl like this. This girl's name is Allison. Soon, they both came very close to each other, and started living together. Along with that, Bronson started fighting in those underground fights. Bronson did not have much trouble winning the fight, because he enjoyed all this. All his opponents were a little scared of him. But after fighting so many fights, Bronson was running out of money. On this, he told Brand to get a more dangerous fight. "But I need more money." Then Bronson started fighting with two people at once. Even in that, he did not have much trouble. On top of that, he enjoyed more. And soon, he defeated both. But Bronson said, "I need a more dangerous challenge." After that, he started fighting with wild dogs. The audience liked these fights a lot. But every time Bronson won, he still did not make a lot of money. Anyway, one day, Bronson expressed his love to Allison. But Allison said, "I have a boyfriend. I love him." Allison said, "I like such boys. He spends money on me. What do you give me?" Now, Bronson understood that he had to do something about the money. And soon, Christmas was coming, so he had to give a gift. Now, to take Allison's gift, Bronson went to a diamond shop. He threatened the female worker there to call the police after 15 minutes. In the meantime, the shop guards came, whom he beat up. And he left with a diamond ring. Soon, Bronson took the ring and went to Allison. But Allison said, "I told you that I have a boyfriend. I love him." Bronson gave her a diamond ring. To which Allison said, "I'll take this ring. But I still love my boyfriend. You don't have to go anywhere in life anyway. You'll fight and go to jail." Bronson was heartbroken, but because of his principles, he didn't say anything to Allison. He just congratulated her, and he quietly left. As soon as he came out, the police caught him and took him back to jail. Bronson was out of jail for only 79 days. The governor asked him what he did for 79 days. To which Bronson said, "What I like to do. I was fighting with everyone. I like to be naughty." Hearing this, the governor put him back in jail. But Bronson started all over again. One day, when the librarian came to put some books in his cell, he locked the door. And he called the guards and said, "If you want to save your partner, come to me soon. Otherwise, I'll kill him without talking." Before the guards arrived, Bronson took off all his clothes and told the librarian to apply oil all over his body, so that when the guard tries to catch him, his hands slip. The poor librarian also did this in fear. When the guards got there, Bronson beat him mercilessly. A lot of guards had come, but Bronson was not able to catch them. But as soon as he got caught, the guards also beat him a lot. Despite all this, Bronson was constantly abusing him. After that, a bandage was put on his face, and his body was also tied up in a special way, so that Bronson could not move. Then the jail governor came to him and told him, "If you keep doing this, you will lose your life. You are being put in jail one after the other, but there is no improvement in the actions." But Bronson was not affected by these things. Now the jail people thought that Bronson's attention is put in something else. For this, he was sent to draw. There, the art teacher Mr. Daniel praised Bronson's drawing a lot. He said that if a few things get right, then you are making a very good painting. You were an artist, where were you hiding? At the same time, the art teacher said that if you start making a good painting by improving a few things, then I will send your paintings to the exhibition. Gradually, Bronson got much better. And now he took his sketches to the governor. Seeing this, the governor also praised him a lot, and said that now Bronson's new life is about to begin. Now Daniel sent Bronson's sketches out. But as time passed, Bronson thought that maybe Daniel is selling his paintings and taking advantage of his talent. And then one day, Bronson caught Daniel in the art room and started beating him. He closed the door of the art room and painted black on his body. Guards were spread all over the place, and he was asking Bronson to open the door again and again. Everyone was very scared for Daniel that I don't know what this executioner must be doing inside with him. The guards asked him what he wanted. After that, classical music was played for him. Along with that, Bronson started making paintings on Daniel's body. After finishing the painting, Bronson let the guards in and said that this is my masterpiece. Along with that, he attacked all the guards. The guards also beat him badly without mercy. Similarly, some time passed and we came to know that Bronson has been in jail for 34 years. Of which 30 years he was told in solitary confinement. Still, no final decision was taken for Bronson. Bronson was locked in a small cage in a bad condition where he could neither lay nor sit. Soon, the outside door was also closed so that fresh air did not reach his room. This is a real story of a prisoner named Michael Peterson whom the whole world knows by the name of Charles Bronson. If you liked the video, then like it and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.